Good morning, Ada and Anan. I appreciate you guys allowing me to come down and see the property. It's going to be great. But I wanted to make sure that we cleared up a couple of things and a couple of concerns that I had when we came down there. With this being new construction, I think the issue that we're going to have is the firmness of the ground that's out here. And my concern is we need to actually put twice as much base as we normally would with a more established neighborhood. Um, the ground is really, really fluffy, for lack of better words, right now. And for us to guarantee that these pavers and this artificial turf will not have sinkholes, we need to make sure that we put double the amount of base out here. With that being said, we were at 16.5 for the patio and for the gravel and the artificial turf here. The issue that I say, hearing what you guys' vision is for this property, a turnkey kind of hands-off Airbnb property, with it not having any irrigation back here, you're not going to be able to put any grass that's going to be substantial back here. So I wanted to know what you guys wanted to do with this area, if it was going to be grass or we're going to put some type of cheap turf out here. I know I was around 45 to 4,800 for turf right here. But if you guys are really wanting this to be a property where it's going to be attractive for Airbnb guests, this right here needs to be top notch too. So we can put a cheaper product in there if you want to go with artificial turf for probably half of that, since we're going to be prepping the whole backyard anyway. With regards to the plants, I can't stress enough that once you put this turf and everything in, it's going to be almost impossible to put plants back here. So if you're going to put plants back here, we need to do it beforehand. And plants, of course, requires at least one zone of irrigation. We don't necessarily have to do the irrigation from the street, but I would suggest that we put some type of irrigation in order to make this place, somewhat livable and somewhat enjoyable for the guests. So we talked about adding the pad for the golf in the front. That'll probably be around 2,800. I don't want to deliver a substandard product that I can't stand behind. I mean, I would love to be able to put this in at 16 grand or 18 grand with the front, but we're going to need that extra base, and that extra base is what's going to be necessary to prep this area properly. I know that's not what you guys wanted to hear, but I would rather be honest with you instead of, saying that we can do something and not being able to guarantee our product. So with all of this being said, to do the irrigation not coming off of the street, just doing some rough calculations. Cash deal, we could do it for 23,000, and that's guaranteeing that you won't have any issues in the front or in the back. But I think that's what we have to do, man. If you guys, I'm not sure if you'll find somebody who can do it cheaper, and I'm not sure if you would want somebody to do it cheaper, because they're not concerned about the water table that you have down there. And they're not going to make sure that this thing really lasts like you guys want it to. So let me know if we can help. I'd love to do it, and we can definitely get to it when you guys need to, but want it to be done right. Thanks for your time.